This segment is being brought to you by Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Join us in preserving and protecting Tennessee's wildlife. All right, welcome back. And TWRA does such a fine job for us fellow Tennesseans out here in protecting and promoting our wildlife. I tell you what, they do a great job. Just to tell you, give you a heads up, you can call us here at 737-7767. We'll try to answer any hunting or fishing questions you might have. If you got any questions about the expo, want to know if anybody's been here that you've seen in the past, give us a call. I think that Josh can help us out there a little bit. So let's go with Jim. Jim, how can we help you tonight?
How you doing,
Jim Dillon, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
Jim, I'm doing wonderful, and you and I want to go ahead and say this because you and I are going to be out at McGavock High School next Tuesday, aren't we?
We are.
And what are we going to be?
Loaded.
I tell you what.
I don't mean that literally.
Well, Jim, what are we going for? Tell them what we're going to be doing.
Well, I think we're going to debate why they want to close off the dams, number one.
Yep.
And I read the paper yesterday, but I really called to tell you about the boat show.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know, they have the National Boat Show in January up there at the Convention Center, which I attended for years as a representative of a boat manufacturer. But the one at the fairgrounds is so much better because it is actually bass fishing and, you know, duck hunters, and it's not cruisers.
Yeah, it's not.
In my opinion, personally, the National Boat Show has gone to hell in a handbasket.
I know what you mean.
I'd much rather go to the fairgrounds.
That's what I'm saying.
We're going to be at McGavock, and we're going to voice our opinions. Jim,
you and Rhonda going to come join us at Southern Woods and Waters booth?
We will do it.
All right. Jim Dillon, thank you, Jim. And I tell you what, you got to meet this fine fellow. He retired military, devoted his life to our freedoms. And just a big thank you to Jim and all of his effort that he does there. And he's helping us fight for our right to be able to fish below the dams and the headwaters and tailwaters of Cumberland River system. So
thank you. Heck of a gentleman.
He is a fine guy. And we got JC. JC, how can we help you tonight?
Yes, I've got a question about hunting on the government land. I've got them 65-plus license.
Yes, sir.
Senior license, and do you have to have another license to hunt on the government's land?
No, sir, not with the seniors. The seniors don't. Now I say that if you hunt federal protected stuff like ducks and geese and things like that, you do have to have an extra permit. Okay? But I don't think you have to for small game and whitetail. But I know you do for if you're a duck hunter or a goose hunter. That's federal, so that supersedes. Okay?
Okay.
JC, is that it?
Yeah.
All right, we appreciate you, my friend. And Johnny, how can we help you tonight?
What are you doing, Hugh?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Just fine.
Just stay warm, huh?
Trying to.
What's Alan Moses? Is he hibernating?
No, Alan Moses is actually painting right now, but I told him, I said, you got to have a reprieve. So he's coming out February 8th, 9th, and 10th, and he's going to join all of us out there at the fairgrounds.
Well, that's good. I heard walleye and saugers run on Hickory Dam.
Yes, sir. Johnny, they are. Just got a fine report the other day from two guys I actually met down there at Ace Plumbing Supply there in Hermitage. They had their boat pulled up. Of course, when I see a boat, I just know there's a fisherman there. So I had to ask, how you doing? And they went down there and did very, very well below the dam there at Old Hickory and caught a bunch of sauger. So
good. My friends at work does. He went down and his boy went down there and caught the fool out of him.
That's them. Is his boy about 6'3"?
No, it's Casey.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I know that the gentleman I talked to, his son's about 6'3", and he's still growing.
they fish on the bank.
Yeah, okay. These guys fished out of a boat and just wore out the sauger. So
Using jigs and stuff. We might go. He said we might go this weekend.
that's great, man. Well, I appreciate you calling.
Hey, what do you know, Matt Gavick? What is that?
That meeting.
The what?
The meeting. It's going to be next Tuesday, February the 5th.
February the 5th. Okay.
6 to 8 o'clock. It's going to be at the McGavick High School Auditorium.
Yeah, I know where it is. Yeah.
Okay?
All right, God bless you, buddy.
Thank you. God bless. And Lacey, how can we help you tonight?
I'm wondering how you get the black lights for the boats and who you get them from.
Hey, let me tell you what, Lacey, I'm glad you called. The black lights and the boat lights. These are LED lights, both for outside your boat and inside your boat, even inside your dry storage, your rod lockers and all that. Even something to illuminate the floor of your boat also. But this guy is going to be available there February 8th, 9th, and 10th. Right. He's going to be at the expo. His name is Terry Hobbs, and he is going to be in the stand-up jig booth. And he's going to have his lights will be displayed on my boat. And my boat's going to be in my booth. So if you got any questions, Lacey, come on over and I'll let you flick those switches all day long if you want to.
There you go.
Lacey, we hope that helps you out.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Ricky, how can we help you tonight?
Hey, Hugh.
Yes, sir.
I love your show, buddy.
Thank you, Ricky.
I've got a question about last year. I didn't have the opportunity to fish.
Yeah.
So I've got a license from the year before. Can I buy a 2013 license now?
I'm not sure, Ricky. There is a cutoff date. You probably can. There is a cutoff date in February when they start issuing licenses that go to February 28th of 2014. But I don't know if we've made it past that. I think in the month of February is when you're able to do that. So I would say today you can't, but maybe next week you can. Okay.
What I'm getting at, Hugh, is if we have a couple of orange spells in February like we usually do.
Yeah.
And if I want to get out here, and I love to creek fish, catch black perch and some walleye. I mean, not walleye, but smallmouth and red eyes.
Yeah.
In this county, and I was wondering if I could buy. If I do that, I won't be good to 2013, right?
If you buy them after that cutoff, after you cutoff date, you'll be good till 2014. If you buy them prior to that, that's where a lot of people mess up. They think, well, I just bought a license, it's good for a year. Not necessarily. You have to make that cutoff date. And if you get it prior to that cutoff date, what I would do, and this is just a suggestion, I would get a 3-day pass or a 1-day fishing pass, whatever it was that I needed, and I knew when I was going to go fishing, I would save my money and wait till that cutoff date so I could buy my license for 2013 to 2014.
Yeah. I was thinking one year, Hugh, that I had my current license, but mine are not current now.
Right.
Yeah, I had current license that year, and I bought them early, which I'm still good to February the 28th.
Yes.
And so that's what I figured. I figured I'd have to get a permit, but I wasn't for sure.
I believe it cuts off, and I'm not sure, but sometime in February, it's either the first or second week of February, they will go ahead and all licenses issued then are good to February 28th, 2014. So if you bought it during that time, and so you don't have to wait till February 28th and after, is what I'm trying to say. But you got to know what that cutoff date is.
All righty.
All right. Thank you, Ricky.
Love your show, man. Y'all keep up the good show. I love it.
I appreciate it. And we have Keith. Keith, how can we help you tonight?
Hey, Ricky. How you doing?
Oh, this is Hugh, but go ahead, Keith.
Hey, last question was just, last guy just called. I just tried to get my license for February 14th.
Yeah.
Up to the 14th, year 14. You can't get them until the 28th.
Okay, so, all right. So it is after February 28th before you can buy it. Okay.
Yeah.
I
just tried to get mine because we fish every week and every chance we get.
All right. Well, man, I sure appreciate that info.
Yeah. What's it cost to get in down there at the fairgrounds, 8th, 9th, and 10th.
All right, that's a great question.
You want to know what the adult price is?
The adult price.
Adult price is $6 for adults, and it's $3 for kids, and 5 and under is free.
And y'all are giving away, y'all sent out a bunch of dollar off coupons. Where could he find a dollar off coupon?
You can get on our website. You go to TennesseeBoatExpo.com.
And you can print off a dollar off coupon right there and bring it with you to the fairgrounds, and there at the ticker teller, hand it to them, and they'll give you $1 off.
Right. Are they charging for parking?
No.
No, we are not.
No.
Parking's free this year.
No charge for parking.
Okay, all right. My next question is, do you have, or do you know where I can go get them little chips you put in, like a GPS unit to where, like, Preacher Lake, where the good fishing is?
Yes, sir. We're gonna
all that.
You're gonna have to come to the Southern Woods and Waters booth to get those. Those are called Pro Chips.
Okay.
And we give you all the latest and greatest. We tell you where stump roads are, road beds, rock piles, humps, stumps, everything else, river beds, creek beds. We got it all on what we call a Pro Chip. And we are running a special during this show only, where you can get them. They're normally $200. We got them for $169.
How much?
$169, and that gives you everything on that lake. That gives you everything on that lake. So come by and see us, okay?
And my next question is, on that, the guy that with the white beard, white mustache.
Yes, Tommy.
How much is that? What are they selling them cricket things for?
All right,
they're $10 or 2 for 15, sir.
$10 or 2 for 15.
2 for 15.
2 for $15.
Okay, and 10 for 1, right?
10 for 1.
All right, appreciate that.
Thank you. All right, we got some great calls came in tonight, and we really, really appreciate all those fine callers. And I'm glad they called because they brought out a lot of stuff we hadn't mentioned yet.
Exactly, and the hours, too. We
need to give the hours. Josh, what are our opening hours for Friday?
Open hours for Friday is from noon to 8.
Okay.
Saturday is 9 to 8.
Okay.
And Sunday is 10 to 5.
10 to 5. And we want everybody to know, too, we're going to have church services there, too. So if you get there right at 10 o'clock, we're going to have some church services there.
Yes, sir.
At the show. So you can go to church and go fishing all in the same day.
Exactly.
What a country. I'm telling you, it's going to be great to have everybody out. I'm going to tell you, I look forward to it because I get to see a lot of people I don't see for a year.
Right.
And this show kind of brings them around. Like I get to see you, Tommy.
Yes, exactly.
And you know, because we normally don't get to see each other.
We're busy doing other things.
Busy.
You know, it's like Jim Duckworth. I'll get to visit with him.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. Hey, we got to go now and do our tip of the week. This week's tip of the week is being brought to you by Interstate Batteries of Music City, located at 3729 Highway 109 North in Lebanon, Tennessee, home of your alternative power source. Getting a lot of questions, ladies and gentlemen, about the newest fad out there on our casting and fishing rods, and that is the micro guides. And, you know, everybody's saying, oh, they're great. They really are great. They really are a good rod. They got low resistance. But the one problem is, this time of year, if it's 20 degrees outside and you cast it one time and you reel it in, you won't make it out the second time unless you dip that whole rod down in the water.
Right.
Those little micro guides will ice up on you faster than you can say, don't do it. But let me tell you something. You can do something as simple as taking an unscented de-icer solvent and taking a Q-tip and put that on those micro guides, and that will allow you to be able to throw a lot longer, but you're still going to have to check it because eventually that will dilute itself with all the water, and it will cause ice to form. But carry a little de-icer with you that's unscented Q-tip. That's going to help save your line, and anytime that ice forms, it's going to cut that line.
You better get you some for in the morning.
You better get you some for in the morning. That's right. Hey, we got to take a break. When we come back, boy, has Joy got something ready for you guys and gals that need to go to that February 2nd, the Super Bowl party. If you've been invited and you're just like pulling your hair out, don't know what to take, Joy's got that problem solved for you. So hurry back to more of Southern Woods and Waters.
This segment is being brought to you by Covenant Heating and Cooling, providing excellence in comfort solutions.
This week's Recipe of the Week is being brought to you by Broker Headquarters Group. Let our team in Camo help you with all of your real estate needs.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Boy, I told you now, I'm promising you, Joy, if you've been pulling your hair out, don't know what to take to that neighbor's house or that close friend of yours' house for the football party, for the Super Bowl party, Joy has got it right here, right now for you. Joy, you and little Miss Hannah, take it away.
Well,
tell us about it.
Hugh.
You're not going to put cricket stuff in there, are you?
I love this thing. I met him at the show years and years ago, and he is the neatest
awesome
guy. He loves kids. He loves sharing it. And I think he gave away, he gave away everything.
He'd give away everything he had. If
he did. He was awesome. But I love this thing. And when you're talking about worms and putting that, you're going to save Hugh so much time because I can't do worms. Hannah, you gave Hannah one. She's so excited. Her grandfather's excited. But this is Hannah's. I won't take it. I'll be having it with me.
We've got one here for you.
Oh, I love it. I can't take credit for this, and neither can Hannah, but we have our own ideas about it. Kimberly did this because we were busy writing up contracts today, and Craig knows we got a contract on his building for $1 million something today. Oh, what a great thing. Least space, so it was a good day. But this is a Super Bowl cheese ball. Super Bowl's this weekend. Everybody wants to have a Super Bowl party. And I know you have some different ideas because there's some little things in here that maybe people don't like. But this one is made with cream cheese and Parmesan cheese and sharp cheese shredded.
Yes, ma'am.
And green onions cut up and mayonnaise, and that's it. And then she just put it together and rolled it in pecans and put pimento. But you've got different ideas. What do you think?
Well, maybe if you don't like the peppers, you can put maybe spray cheese on it to make substitute the peppers.
You mean like in that can that you spray the
Yes,
cheese
ma'am.
out of? Really? Oh, that's a good idea. And you just use it like a paintbrush.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. And if you're allergic to nuts or walnuts or any kind of that, you can chop up crackers or even chips and just sprinkle it on there. And if you're
That's a good idea.
if you're even on a diet and you don't want to use any of that, you could put some vegetables and dip vegetables.
Oh, instead of the crackers or chips?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. I didn't even think about that. I'm going to have to keep you around. You're good. Now, you're going to be at the show. You're going to be at the thing next Tuesday night about the dam at McGavock High School, 6 to 8. We'll be there. You'll get to meet some people, and people say hi to you.
Yes, ma'am.
But you're going to be at the show Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes, ma'am.
And you've got a thing for the kids. It's counting a Valentine's little hearts or something, and you're
Yes.
giving away a big door prize.
Yes, we are.
Whoa, you're so exciting. Did we tell you that, Hugh?
No, y'all didn't tell me. But I tell you what, while y'all are talking to us, if y'all just pass that little cheese ball right on over here.
I'm
the
sorry,
cheesy
Andrew
football.
and Roy already. It's not yours.
It's my show, not their show. Bring it on over here.
Thank you.
Hey, we appreciate it very much. Oh, Andrew said you want some, Andrew? Okay. Andrew said he wants some. But
Andrew's got the controls to.
and I can't believe y'all use the D word in my show. Diet? D word? No, we don't use that kind of words, language around here. I'll tell you what, you can see this recipe along with many, many others on our own website. It's not on there yet. Joyce said tell you it's not on there yet, but it will be shortly, and that's at southernwoodsandwaters.com. Go by there and check it out on the recipe section. And you're right. You got to come out. You got to come out to the February 8th, 9th, and 10th. If you don't make this show, it's the biggest show of the year. Right here in Nashville area, it's the biggest show that we have as far as fishing and getting you ready for fishing. And like Jim Dillon said, you can buy tackle, you can buy electronics, you can buy LED lights, you can buy every kind of lure that I think's under the sun will be here. Then you also can, for free, get all kinds of education.
And you can learn about electronics. You can learn how to fish these lures you just bought.
That's right.
And if the seminar, whatever's going on in the seminar, if it's not the topic that you want to hear about, just ask some questions. You're not going to learn anything unless you ask something. And then after the seminar, if it's not enough, you can, they can take you to the side and explain what you want to know. You know, because they're not just going to shortchange you out here with anything.
That's right. Boat dealers are going to be there. There is a bunch of boats that's going to be there.
Lots of new boats.
Lots of new boats and lots of new style boats and things like that. So if you want to compare apples to apples and oranges to oranges, this is also makes a great show for that. Come on out there. Nitros will be in Southern Woods at Waters booth. We got the brand new Z9 coming out there.
And I got a new one to tell you.
What?
I'll have some prices on some Yamahas that'll blow you out of the water. If anybody wants to ask me about them.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. You're going to be there with those, and then there's a lot more. There's a lot of tackle manufacturers going to be there. Chris Snow, I mentioned him earlier. Chris Snow, one of my best friends in the whole wide world. He's going to be there. He is going to bring a passel full. And I don't know what a passel is, but a passel full, it could be a 55-gallon drum. I don't know what a passel is, but of snow spinners, and these are the XDs. These are the ones with the skirts on them. And so Chris said he's bringing a bunch of them. I got my good friend Bill Barton's going to be there with B&B Custom Lures, the guy that makes all those lures look pretty. He's going to be there. So come on by there. There's going to be all kinds of
Gibby Gibbons, is that not his name? With the antique lures?
Gibby, yeah. He's going to be there.
He'll be there. Yeah, he's bringing out a big display this year, so y'all better come look at him.
You got to come see Gibby's. He's got a fantastic lure attraction there, right there. Hey, we got a giveaway this week, and since we're talking about getting you ready for fishing, we got a $35 value of Strike King soft plastics. Guarantee you these will catch fish. It's just you got to guarantee where you're going to throw them. But be the fifth caller here at 737-7767. We got this nice package for you right here. Hurry back to more of Southern Woods and Waters.
This week's calendar of events is brought to you by Stand Up Jigs, where we stand up against the rest.
All right, the first thing we want to mention to you is this next Tuesday, February the 5th now. We want you to try and come out to the McGavock High School auditorium where we're talking with the Army Corps of Engineers. We're going to explain to them why we need to have the availability to get below the dams and fish from a boat while they fight us on it. But we're going to do it professionally. We're going to talk to them and see what they have to say. And that's the only way to handle a confrontation is handle it very professional and handle it in a professional manner. So let's come out there. If only 100 of us show up, let me tell you what they're going to say. They're going to say, well, if all we're going to do is make 100 people mad, so be it. But if 2,000 of us show up, that's making a stand for something. And they're going to look at that and go, you know what? We might ought to just take a look at this a little harder. So help me go arm in arm. We got little Miss Hannah's going to be with me. She knows why it's important. It's her future too. So we're going to bring a bunch of kids out there, and 2,000 strong. That's what I'm hoping for, 2,000 strong. Let me tell you something else is going on. This weekend, this Saturday, February the 2nd, come out to the New Vision Baptist Church in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's right there off of Thompson Lane. You will meet one of the greats, Clay Dyer. If you ever think you're having a bad day fishing, look at this man. Clay Dyer was born with no legs and very little arms, has no hands. But he is a great, great avid fisherman and one that does the sport proud. Come out there and meet him, and I promise you won't have another bad day on the water. He is a very inspirational speaker, and he gets me fired up all in one day and makes me think, I don't have any problems.
Right.
This man knew how to overcome, and he does it in a very professional manner. Come on out there. Got booths out there, seminars. We're talking about everything. That will be from 8:30 till noon this Saturday, February 2nd. Okay? Then don't forget, February 8th, 9th, and 10th, come out to the Tennessee State Fairgrounds. You're going to be part of the Tennessee Boat and Fishing Expo. We're going to open the doors at noon on Friday, and it'll go to 8 p.m. Then on Saturday morning, we're going to open up at 9 o'clock, and we're going to go to 8 p.m. And then Sunday, we're going to cut you a little slack. We're going to let you sleep in a little late. Come in at 10, and we're going to stay till 5, okay? So we'll get you home in time to go rest up so you can hit it again hard Monday morning.
Exactly.
So come on out there. Even if you don't fish, come on out there and look at some boats, talk fishing. Look at all the guys and gals that out there that love their sport of fishing and be out there for that. So, Josh, you and Tommy, I want to thank you. We're about out of time for this show. Thank you so much for being. Thank you so much for investing your time and talents into making our fishing a legacy. So I appreciate you very, very much.
We thank you very much for having us.
And then come see you guys. You'll be there all weekend, both of you.
Be walking around, yes, sir.
All right. Hey, next, you don't want to miss this because we have, and I don't rarely do this because the real estate show that we have coming on next has the Big Cheese. The Big Cheese is going to be there. The president of the Tennessee Real Estate Commission or Association or whatever, he's going to be there. The Greater Nashville Association. I was trying to make you bigger than him. I was trying to give him a promotion, I promise. But catch that. Joy, my lovely wife, you know her. She's in the real estate, so it's a great, great profession and a lot of great professionals in it. So check them out right here. But first, please wear those personal flotation devices. If you're going out on the lake, we don't need any more accidents out there. And if you're going up going out on the lake, carry a youngster with you. There's nothing more than to carry somebody that's going to keep on the legacy and carry pictures or camera because you need memory insurance. We'll see you right here next week on more of Southern Woods and Waters. Till then, everybody have a lovely weekend. We'll see you next week.